Welcome back to the oil rig, and we have just been dropped off by one of our new ventures. We have the Juras6x Aviation arm now in operation, providing transport back and forth from the oil rig, and I think that helicopter looks pretty damn stunning in the morning light. And I'm pretty happy with this. I'll remember to put a link to the design that I based this off down in the description. But we'll potentially see some more of these up in the sky in and around the oil rig. But we have got some amazing news. We finally did it. We hit 1,000 subscribers, and after 5 years, wow. We are just having fun showing off our builds and activities and redstone stuff and things. So thank you to everyone who's been here for the long haul especially, but also to you new people out there. I really do appreciate it. And I thought, after the prank on the last episode where we were given 69 employees, that's right, we've got these iron golems all around the oil rig, I thought let's do something a bit more with them. So let's name these employees on the oil rig, then put a comment down below in the video, and as long as it's not rude, then we'll put it in and see how many survive. I think we've already had one casualty. We might have to do that thing where time since last death, you know, or something like that, that factories have somewhere in the oil rig. But I think that's a nice way to do it, and to sort of make use of our employees. But we have also got this. This appeared last episode, or during the recording of last episode, and I'm not sure, is this the mycelium resistance calling card, or is this the red cap mushroom or toadstool gang, or I don't know, but it's very odd, very odd. And I'm not sure, does this mean it's affiliated with the Chaos crew? Don't know. We'll maybe get some insight into that. Not sure if there's more popping up around the server. But today we are going to be working on a lava bucket farm to provide all of the fuel for our furnaces, for our stone production area that we built in the last episode. And I really love this area. I've not finished decorating it yet, but we've got some basics. The pipeline here, the copper pipe, that feeds into this section, and then that works its way outside and then comes up into this section. Very limited decoration at the moment because I want to get in the rest of this with the lava production in the room just over there. But we need to send minecarts in here to collect the buckets and drop off lava buckets. Let's head over to the creative world and see how we design this thing. So one of the challenges we're facing in the oil rig is I have a bunch of these boxes that I pre-built, and now we're cramming farms into them to fit our needs and wants. And this is the space we're working with for the lava farm, or lava bucket farm more precisely. So I had to come up with an idea that would fit this. Most farms are either constantly running, pushing cauldrons around, or they are just 100% passive, and you have to walk around and collect the lava as you go. And there's no way to sort of automate it fully, or no apparent way. But I found a way. Of course I did. I'm Juras6x. This is a standard design for pushing pistons along. So as a cauldron gets pushed in front of the observer notices it, and then this piston fires because it's been pushed, or that one is actually there now, and it gets pushed along. However, there is a problem, like trying to stop these and start these in a nice way was quite tricky. But what I found was, where is it? This design here by Mine the Fab. And this just slows things down a little bit, but also gave me a option to stop it. So what we do essentially is when we push this button to turn it on, we unpower a torch which is there, which is pushed out the piston. This stops this from pushing along because it reaches a piston push limit. But then when we update this observer here going into the side of this contraption, which I've just sort of bent, like L-shaped it to use less Y space, it then updates and starts the process again. And then when we stop it, this piston comes along and no more pushes can happen. And then this is a really like beautiful beautiful solution to this problem, and it's worked really well. I've tested it here on the creators server, and I'm sure, or I hope it works well on the SMP. And then what I wanted to do was have the option to detect when we harvest lava, will spit out another item. So this contraption here is like a filter, but there are no filters in it. So if we place a item in there, it identifies that a unstackable item goes through the system and into our chest, and then that sends a signal, or the observer detects this update here, that goes through a T flip-flop copper bulb, and then that sends a pulse into our dropper, which shoots out another bucket. So you can stand here with a few buckets in your hand, fill up the rest of the inventory, and as the lava buckets are passing, you're just right clicking, you can hold it down or reload this resource pack shortcut, and it will allow you to harvest all of the lava, and it will keep going around until you basically run out of lava, run out of empty buckets. So this is a really cool design. I think I'll probably actually gonna make a tutorial for this. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments down below. And then we expanded this out and made it a little bit more tidy for the space we've got. So this is going to be our lava farm on the Inter Realms, and it's going to squeeze in here. I didn't really want to take up this space because there is some aesthetic design stuff going there. So, this is all super cool, and then we're going to add on like our railway cool system to our stone production area that we built in the last episode for the furnaces. So I'm really happy. Let's get back to the Inter Realms. Whilst you were over there looking at the creative world, wonderful employees came over with the blueprints and constructed the lava farm, and it's been working really well. It's up, firing, and we now have everything filled up and ready to go. So we now have the important job of connecting this up, because right now it's just a mess. So the farm itself works really well. Come up here, we grab a half stack of buckets, we press the button. So now the farm is running. We fill up our inventory with items that aren't lava buckets, and as the bucket goes past, we right click and it harvests the lava, and then we receive a bucket from above, and that is all automatic. So we can just stand here and watch as this goes round, and then when we're done we just turn it off and it's ready for the next time, and the lava can fill up in the cauldrons, and it's not running. And it is a little bit slow because it's got quite a big conveyor, but it works well, and it just means when we need lava we have got it on tap, and we are not going to be slowed down by not having fuel for our furnaces. And whilst I work on some other bits within the stone and lava production area, Over here, I want to put a giant crane and really make this outside feel like something's happening, because it really doesn't feel like it over the last short while, other than these walkways and platforms just being covered up. But let's build this giant crane, and I'll see you on the other side. And let's look at that in the sunlight. That looks amazing. And I did take a lot of detail from Wumba when he built one very similar, but I definitely made some huge changes on the claw and a few other bits and pieces. I think even the color is completely different, and some of the blocks in the cogs. But it is looking absolutely amazing, and definitely shows that something else is going on here other than these platforms and stuff that we've got going on. Makes it a bit more interesting. And before we go and have a look at what I've been doing in the lava farm room, we need to actually give this helicopter over here a purpose, because it was very much built for a very particular purpose, and that's to move our nether portal. But I think we might have to have two, and hopefully everything connects, because I didn't even bother taking any coordinates, so we'll hopefully have one up there. And then I've also been working on some containers. Ooh, oh, completely missed that. Some containers like we've got at the spawn base by the factory. So we can put those down here, and one of those may contain another nether portal, so that we've got access down here and up there. Don't forget, we do have a wind charge thing up here. So I'm not sure. I haven't even bothered. Oh yes, it will get us up here. It's still a bit of an effort. Oh, need to light this up. Can we get in? No, we can't. Oh no, we've fallen down. So yeah, we need to light that. So I'm gonna go get a flint and steel, and we'll fire that portal up. Right, I definitely need to do some lighting up in here, because I've just realised we've got absolutely no lighting. So and we've got no interior for our helicopter. But let's light this portal, okay? And hopefully it's going to connect with the same one. Let's find out. It did connect with the same one. Now what happens when we go back? Okay, right. That's not the end of the world. Let's break this and then see what happens. Right. In through the out. Smash my face again. Right, let's try this again. This should be fine. I'm confident this will work. Excellent. And now back in. Oh, oh, oh. For a moment there, I was like, where have we ended up? Because that was just a black wall. Hopefully that shows on the video. But that's good. That means the two connect. I would like our exit portal to be this one rather than that one, for sure. I'll work on that in between episodes and hopefully get those two linked up. And obviously I'll need to light this up as well, because that's no good. But we need to head over to the lava room, and I can show you what I've done. I was just walking to the lava farm and I was passing this, and I don't think I've actually shown it on a video or stream. And this is a new pipe, and I use the mud brick walls, and I really like that. I think that looks pretty cool. This video has actually taken quite a while between work, hay fever, and we've been having some of our own construction going on in our house in IRL. So it took a bit of time, but we're getting there. So now I have kind of built everything up a little bit more. We have access up to the farm. If we grab some buckets and we fill in the rest of our inventory, and then if we press this button, that's it. We're kicking off, going through. We should be filling up the chest down below, and fingers crossed if this actually works. I've put in a little override, so once we fill up our main chest for our furnaces in the stone production room, then we will get excess buckets going into a chest. So I thought I'd do this in the video so we can see if it worked, and then we'll take a look at how we're getting the lava over to our stone production area. Right, I reckon that probably should be a good amount to get us into the second or secondary chest or secondary storage. Right, last one there, and then oh, did that fire through? And let's just oh, oops, I broke that. Right, let's turn you off. Let's put our excess buckets there. We'll double check. Maybe that's something that we need to take into account. So there. Right, so we've got that coming there, and then in here. Okay, yep. So essentially what happened, I stepped away one moment too early before the bucket fired off, but that is working really well. So this is our main or primary storage for our lava farms in that chest there, with a minecart, and then secondary storage for anything we might need to come and grab some. We have here, which is really cool. We've also got this lamp that lights up when the minecart is delivering, or when the delivery and return is in action. But we've actually got no fuel over in our furnaces, so if I come up here, you should be able to get a bit of a better look. I was hoping to do a platform across, but we can see we've got a minecart up here. This brings back our empty buckets, and then there's a minecart just down there where the primary storage is. Now, oh yeah, because I want to check. So we're going to check that everything is working. So when we got an initializer button, where did I put it? Somewhere on the other side here. There it is. There we go. So we see that light has turned on there, and the minecart, if we go into head cam, is running around. So the minecart comes along, up through this track, up through the wall, along, and to all three of our furnaces. So we've got 1, 2, and 3, and drops off the lava bucket. So we've got fuel in there, and then that, I don't believe we've got the bone blocks to be smelted there. And then once those furnaces finish with the bucket, it comes down here. We've got a sorter to sort out the buckets, and then that is detected by this kind of, I guess, item sorter to a certain extent, or item filter, and then it will get stored there, and then a pulse runs along here through into this section, up this torch tower, and powers this cart, which then gets sent off and down into the collection for the empty buckets. So that is that took me a lot of time. I don't play with minecarts that often, so I had a lot of figuring out to do and little hiccups, so it took a bit longer than I wanted, but it seems to be working really well. So I'm very happy with how this has all turned out. All of our auto crafters from the previous episode is working. Got the auto crafting of the andesite. We got a little bit of calcite from before as we were setting things up, so that's not been cooked off, and now we're starting to get stone. We can see that furnace up there is light, and that one, so we're getting stone and smooth basalt, so it will all be here ready for us whenever we need it, whenever we want to sell any of our materials to any of the other interrealmers. We're gonna have plenty of it. And I've really enjoyed like these more technical challenges. I find them a little hard to record and show you guys, so if you have enjoyed the last episode and this one, then please let me know, because it will be greatly appreciated. And also, if you want your name as one of our employee iron golems, put a name down in the description of what you want us to call the employee, and we will get that in the next episode, hopefully, if you do it in time. And well, that's going to be it for today. I need to go, and do some more work IRL, so hopefully you'll come back and join us once again, and if you're still here, hit that subscribe button. Bye.